do they have any chance against PSG? I mean, the only reason I give them a chance is Emery is such a cup manager. He's
Mhm.
so phenomenal in cups.
That's the guy.
Yeah,
That's the guy right there. Do I think they can go all the way and win it? I don't think so. But do I think they can break some hearts on the way there?
yeah.
I,
Especially
I
a young PSG team. I could see them causing them some playing
it's
some
just
mind.
Dembele you got to worry about, man. Well, Dembele and what's the other player?
Well, all the players are good.
Vitinha.
Barcola.
Yes.
There's a lot of good players on that team.
I mean, I honestly I wouldn't be surprised if Villa wins the matchup. They're deep. They have a lot of midfield options, and they're going to be the more physical team.
And Rashford and Asenio are on fucking fire. That's the partnership we never saw that could fucking work so well. Perfectly honest.
Yeah, especially because they don't need to start every game either. Like that's what Emery's doing a really good job of like kind of slowly betting them in, make you feel comfortable. So
And they have fresh legs too because they didn't play most of the year. Rashford didn't play. Asensio was sitting on the bench for PSG.
yeah.
So
There's a little revenge narrative there too. Love a good revenge narrative.
Yeah.
Nice. And what about the other tie? I have some Arsenal fans that were saying that they were very happy that Madrid won over Atletico because they think that there's more, even though obviously Madrid's a better team than Atletico, they thought that Atletico would just get so dirty and like get so just like choppy with Arsenal that would have been one of the most atrocious games to ever set our eyes on. And with Madrid, there's always a chance that they can just stifle them a little bit.
I
What do you think, Nico?
so I was actually thinking about the game. What was it, like yesterday, the day before? I was like, because we suck at set pieces and corners. If they're going to score a set piece goal for sure. But
They have 180 minutes.
yeah, but I don't see how their defenders are gonna cope with Mbappe, Vini, Rodrigo, especially like on the left side where Mbappe switches off there as well because their left back is MLS. He's what,
There's
19?
Scally, could be
Yeah,
Calafiori. I mean, we'll see who goes in there, I guess.
and
You
yeah,
know,
and you would think Saka might be back for I don't know if both of the games, but at least for the second, like Saka, I expect him to be back, but I don't even
you
know.
think by
It
that
might
time?
be too late, but
I
I
think
don't
him
know if
being
it's gonna
fit,
be Slaughter,
him
man.
being back and him being fit though too. Like just because he can come back, he can maybe come on as a sub. But I mean, the worst thing they could do is rush him back and try and start him in a game where he's not fully fit. And that
Yep.
feels like the type of like thing that you just hope that doesn't happen. You know,
And also, it's Champions League and Real Madrid. So
stick up.
the other
that
side of
thing just became out of like nowhere within the last like few years. All of a sudden, like you gotta like kill him and do voodoo to get rid of him.
that's pretty funny. I like
That's,
that bit. You have to
yeah.
do the dark magic you have to perform to defeat Real Madrid in the
Yeah,
Champions League.
because with Cristiano Ronaldo, it was never like that, except the one final when Ramos scored. With Cristiano Ronaldo there with the 3 wins in a row, they just blew people out.
Yeah, it was inevitable. Yeah. I mean, who's beaten Madrid in the last like 5 years in the Champions League? Five,
City,
10 years. City, and Chelsea once.
Chelsea, uh, Ajax, Ajax.
Oh, yeah, that was kind of that
The
was a
first,
little.
yeah, the first year Ronaldo left, and then they got the intentional yellow card, so the players were missing games, and it came back to bite them in the ass.
Yeah,
Tottenham.
Tottenham beat him in when was this?
You're just saying stuff.
Yeah, I don't remember that. Okay, what about the other side of the draw? Barca, BVB, Dortmund. Barca got the easiest freaking draw all the
They
way to
got
the
the easiest route there.
I mean, they're gonna have to play one really real challenging team. I mean, credit to credit to them. You never know, but like Inter or Bayern is gonna be the real heavy game. For
That's
them.
gonna be a good game. But Harry Kane's on fire, man. I'm sorry. I think he's pushing for it. I think if anyone can win it, if you had to pick two teams, like who you think?
I think it's gonna be Real Madrid Bayern Munich final.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Same thing.
Honestly, I think whoever wins the Real Madrid Arsenal game probably makes it all the way to the final, and it probably is pretty likely to win.
But in the group stage, I was about to say stage. In the group stage with the new format, I think Barcelona played Bayern Munich, and I think they dominated.
Yeah,
And
and also, but Arsenal played PSG and dominated them too.
yeah, and
But
then
it was also 6 months ago, so you never really know. Like
yeah,
PSG's got got everybody that's in. So it's hard to say. But Inter is always a surprise because they remember they've the last few years they've kind of surprised people how well they do. So you can't sleep on them. I think the thing with Bayern you have to remember is that Vincent Company is such a young manager. You could see him fucking it up.
Yeah.
He's got so much experience on the field.
Yeah.
And on the bench.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's kind of a fun, pretty well poised. Some fun games.
yeah,
in
we'll
here.
see.
All right. Anything else you want to go over? Should we maybe meet before the games next week or something?
Oh,
Or?
just last thing on the Champions League. The final is at Bayern Munich, so it's at they have extra motivation to make it there.
Last time
Allianz.
the final was there, they were in the final versus Chelsea,
That's true.
and they lost.
And they lost. Yeah.
Bastian Schweinsteiger missed the penalty.
Bastian.
Yep.
Schweinsteiger.
Love his story. He was like a right winger for when he was younger, and he went back into the center of midfield. Love a good
Man, you
love a
legend.
player conversion.
Not fucking terrible, man. He should never, like, honestly, if he had gone there 5 years before, and I would have been like, oh yeah, he's a Man, like, he looks like a Man United player. He just didn't. What he went there to retire.
He was like Casemiro light in terms of being a failure.
Yeah.
Great player that went there and just went. Okay.
Are we gonna? We're not gonna do previews, right? It's too early. We might pull up again.
I think we got to kind of see what happens in all the international games, and if there's anything.
So much could happen.
Talk next week.
Because the next game starts on April 1st. Everyone will be back in
That is true.
LA. Yeah.
We'll be back.
Yeah, sure. I'll be back on the 30th, and I come back midday, so I can probably do a podcast before, so that we can try to get out on the 31st.
We'll figure it out. We got
We'll
it.
figure it out.
All right. This has been episode 81 of Yacht Offsides. My name is Keith. I'm with Tico and Enzo, and we will be seeing you guys sometime soon in the near future, roughly a week from now.
Follow us on all those social stuff.
Offsides on all the places and things. And cool.